Turn 3.
Marlin's holding that line out there. He's not giving anything up. This might be an opportunity for Rusty Wallace in the 2 car. Get in under the 3 and try to get in there for the lead.
Ted Musgrave went up and off the wall.
Oh, and he's having such a good run, too.
And Earnhardt and Marlin might have got together again there just a bit.
There's Rusty coming to the inside. That was that opportunity we were talking about. And there's a 12 car looking 3 down. Rusty had his hand out the window.
Was he signaling Spencer?
I couldn't tell what that was about. He stuck his hand out the window going down in the 3rd turn there.
Jimmy Spencer moves underneath Rusty Wallace. Spencer is trying to get back on the lead lap here.
Boy, these guys are fighting for that lap. There's Spencer trying to get up under Rusty Wallace. Rusty would like to have that inside line and try to work on that leader.
You just saw what Buddy was talking about. Rusty just didn't have the steam off from the middle of the corner on out to hold Jimmy Spencer that time.
Yeah, we have radio communication with Rusty Wallace. We tried to get him under the caution there. He said, "Not now, folks. I'm concentrating." So we'll talk to him a little later on today.
That's just the way he's really dedicated, gets focused on what he's doing, and sometimes he just wants to concentrate with that race car. That's exactly what he's doing now.
Lake Speed has taken the Purex forward. As we reach the 130 lap point, look back at Wallace from Jimmy Spencer's car. Tail, or rather trying to get back on the tail end of the lead lap. There's Davey Allison peeking out around the outside of Wallace, 2nd and 3rd position.
Well, Rusty's all the way off the track in that flat part down there, but he got the left wheel hung over.
Yeah, and Davey had a lot better restart that time. I think he cleaned his tires a little bit better, and he's on the move now. It looks like his car is dialed in. He may just get by the 2 car. He's getting off the camera a little bit faster, or has been. The minute I said that, he got the full car in.
Now, Earnhardt got his lap back, but he has not shaken Sterling Marlin. Is still right bumper to bumper with the 3 car.
Unless they've made some chassis adjustments to really help Earnhardt's car. He was able to get by him after 4 or 5 laps. Here's Davey. He's trying the 2 car.
There's your leader, Marlin, the blue and white, number 8 Ford. Ray Vesta's car. Going to track Earnhardt for a while. There's Wallace and Davey Allison, 2nd and 3rd. Back straightaway heading for 3.
Davis car makes a good move right in that part of the track. Rolls through the middle of the car really good. There's that Jarrett car. I'm telling you, every time we look up, he's coming. That thing of his has really been working good. Dale Jarrett's whole team is really jailed. I'm telling you, they're right in that points battle. They're going to be tough to deal with.
One thing about Rick Hendricks, when he builds motors for other people, they're just as good as him motors in his own cars. And happy birthday, Rick. I know it's your birthday tomorrow.
Guys, what do you do if you're Sterling Marlin? You'd love to keep Earnhardt a lap down. But to get up there and battle side by side with him is what you gain, worth what could happen.
I think he'll look at the 8 car's got to look at the fact that he's pulling away from these other guys. He's going to wait for the right opportunity. I think he's going to have to take that inside lane to get around the 3 car. I don't think Earnhardt's going to give him that thing. He's going to have to make him move on the inside. I think the 8 car's going to have to work the inside to be able to put Earnhardt back down.
I think the 8 car has a better handling car, though. If he'll just wait a little while. There's Spencer up high, and he's been racing with Rusty Wallace. I think he went in the corner a little bit too hard and got up high.
In the marbles. Jimmy Hensley going by.
See him shaking the wheel. He's trying to clean those tires like you were talking about, buddy. He got up in those marbles. He's trying to see what's wrong with that thing. Saw on that old...
And it's Earnhardt.
3 car spun coming off. That's off turn 2 over there.
Well, the crowd is on their feet. This whole front grandstand came to their feet.
No harm done. Earnhardt's back up to a song now.
No caution, so they're still running.
We stay green. He spun to the inside of the back straightaway. He came back up on the racetrack, but he is no longer a concern to Sterling Marlin.
I saw some fire under the car.
Let's have a look at what happened.
That's coming up off turn 2 over there.
Whoops, just a little bit of help, it looked like.
8 car was going to get that inside line. Earnhardt turned around right there in the middle of the track. Lucky they didn't get hit.
Some laps you eat the bear, and some laps...
the bear gets you.
line of traffic coming behind them here. Good job by these guys running 3rd, 4th, and 5th back here. Boy, Rusty, right through the smoke, didn't have any idea where he was
How
going.
much do you think these guys can see with all this dust and tire smoke?
Not much. Now there's Earnhardt outside Jimmy Spencer. Now this is for position. Both these cars are 1 lap back, and they're racing for 20th place now. Look at that left front bumper on cover on Earnhardt's car.
When the car spun backwards, it looked like it might have snatched the brake ducts and stuff loose on that left front as he got backwards. I think some of that's rubbing right there. Spencer had trouble just a little early, almost got up in the wall himself.
Still running just as hard as they were.
A little smoke coming off the left front of Earnhardt's car. It must be rubbing where that stuff broke loose.
Yeah, you're right. You can see a little piece of metal hanging off the left front corner there.
Yeah, there's a brake duct. All the internal works of that thing's missing.
Spencer going a little wide there again as he comes off the corner. Earnhardt trying to keep it down low.
What people don't realize is when you turn one of these things around backwards, everything on these cars are designed like a bullet going forward. When you turn around, you don't have to hit it. There's Earnhardt way outside going down in the corner.
And here comes traffic.
Must have a tire going down. They'll have to come in and get that fixed. But as you turn around backwards, the air actually snatches that stuff off the car, going in the wrong direction.
Well, guys, the crew is actually awaiting his arrival. He's coming down pit road right in the next lap. They watch his car go by every time. Earnhardt said that I think the brakes are gone, so that's what's causing him to back up. He might have had some brake duct work come loose a little bit, so they're going to have to bring him in under green because Dale cannot slow down in the corner. So big time trouble for Earnhardt today.
He had a tough day yesterday, Randy, in the Busch North race here, as we saw. Burned up a couple of right fronts going off into the corner and finally parked the car. A bit of damage to it.
You know, if he's saying he doesn't have any brake, there's a chance of letting the metal work snatch the line off the car, off one of the brake lines on the left front. He doesn't have any brakes. He's not going to be able to run around this place very long.
Kenny Schrader's back in the race, 127 laps behind. Took a lap or two and then headed for the garage once again.
Neil, I think you're exactly right. No brakes. Taking this wide line in the corner. You don't want to get behind anybody, and at the end of the straightaway, you see him back off about 4 or 5 car lengths for anybody else there.
Yeah, they're picking up the radio contact back and forth between him and the crew, and they're saying no brakes on the car, so he's just going to have to hope nothing happens in front of him.
Look at Terry Labonte, got into the back of something.
That could have possibly been that dust and stuff. When it stacked up on the back straightaway, some of them lived. He might have ran and got into him. I didn't see that damage before that happened. Trying to see the back of somebody who looked like it about to patch up.
Something that the other piece to the puzzle, right? Davey Allison closing in on race leader Sterling Marlin as we come up on 150 laps, halfway, 5 laps from now at New Hampshire.
I think Sterling said touche.
Yeah, we got a bunch of faxes from people saying, why don't they penalize Earnhardt?
Well,
Why don't they ever deal
he got
with him?
penalized.
I think he just got penalized.
Satellite people, we mean
What's
no
that, Gary?
harm.
Oh, he's back out.
Yeah, he's back
Schrader.
out. Then out. Oh, me, he's wide. Earnhardt is having a time, man. Look at this. He hasn't got any brakes now. That means when he comes in, he's going to drag the crew about 300 yards down through there.
Right.
You have to turn the switch off on the back straightaway and let it coast in with the in gear.
Hey, Musgrave and Rec Wilson are having a heck of a battle here. They've just about traded colors on those two cars in turn 4.
Stand by.
Yep. Don't adjust your set.
Boy, Rusty's laying in there with these guys now.
Come on, Rust.
Yep. Yeah, if it's still good.
We're going to have a race to lead here.
They don't wreck
quick.
each other first, Gary. Okay. Okay. And 30. It's about 3 or 4 cars. Dale Earnhardt catches them.
30 don't have enough front end.
No. We also might do something on the Labonte brothers being 10th and 11th.
Jeff Gordy fell off the pace, and